Mr. Manjit Singh, retired from BARC, a robotics expert and a pioneer, is with us today. Not an old friend, but a very good friend who became a friend recently at Hopkinton during a morning walk when I was visiting my daughter and he was staying with his son. He looked like Dr. Manmohan Singh to me, and I went up, and then I realized that he wasn't Dr. Manmohan Singh, but his wife told me, but I'm Dr. Gusharan Kaur. So that was our quick intro, and then we interacted so many times. It's 3 years nearly. Yeah. So, could you tell quickly what are the most exciting part of your career in BARC?
Well, I think the most satisfying part has been the development of machine for treatment of cancer. We are proud of that, and we call it Bhabhatron with the name of Dr. Bhava. And by now, I think we have 100 such machines operating in the world, half of them in India and half of them in other developing countries, as a sort of showcase from Indian technology. And I think lakhs of people are being treated on these machines. That has been most satisfying achievement in my career.
How many countries this Bhabhatron has been donated?
Yeah, I think it is there. I do not remember the list of countries, but it must be at least 20-30 countries like Namibia, Kenya, Mongolia, uh, Vietnam, so many, Sri Lanka, so many countries. Actually, International Atomic Energy Agency, Vienna, they advised us that you give these machines to other developing countries who cannot afford the costly imported machines. And our machine is supposed to be less than half the cost of imported machine. So on their advice, we started giving it to other developing countries. Rich countries, of course, don't need this. They have all the money. They can import the costliest thing in the world. Though our machine is also a world class and perhaps a shade better than the best machine in the world, but then it has to become popular. By now, we have only 100 machines operating in the world. India itself needs thousands of these machines. So, but now it is progressing. After our machine has come into working since 2004, India has not imported any machine. Earlier, India had 243 imported.
So now we are self-sufficient with these.
Yeah.
We are able to.
We are able to make and manufacture and give it. Actually, so happened that all good medical equipments will be imported in India and also in other developing countries. So in India, this is the only example of a world-class medical equipment being done indigenously.
So has it reduced the cost of cancer treatment?
Yeah, definitely, because machine is less costly, and the source in the machine, radiation source, comes from BRC. That is also less costly. Machine installation, spares, everything is less costly. And also in India, we have Tata Cancer Hospitals, which public is not aware that actually they are BARC hospitals, what we call them Tata Hospitals. So there we actually is,
that's the goodwill of
that is out of
BARC
respect,
for
out of respect
Tata.
for Tata, we call them Tata Hospitals. Here the latest one is in Mullapur, Chandigarh. There again our machines are there, and we still call this hospital as Tata Hospital, but though it is BRC hospital.
How
And
many Tata hospitals across the
because
country?
the first cancer machine in India, the first cancer hospital was set up by Tata himself in 1927 in Parel, and that has been a very success story. But after BRC came into existence, Tata handed over that hospital to Dr. Bhava, because we were in any case handling radiations. Even for imported machine, the radiation source doesn't come from abroad. That has to come only from BRC, from a nuclear reactor. Since we were handling radiation, so at some stage I felt that why we cannot make these machines. We have all kinds of engineering expertise. Though it is little diversion from our usual things, but we still thought of it and we did it. And out of that respect for Tata, though we have multiplied by now at so many places, our cancer hospitals are there, but we still call all of them as Tata.
So what's the total number of these Tata hospitals?
Oh, I'm sure in India it must be 6, 7 at least. We have in Bhubaneswar, Calcutta,
Lucknow also?
Lucknow, like that. We have some. But and it latest in Chandigarh, and we have in Sangrur. Yeah,
Yeah, Sangrur, I know.
actually, this Chandigarh thing was requested by that time Chief Minister Badal. He came to BRC when I was working. He came and we had lunch together, and he could impress our bosses. Actually, very simple looking fellow. He said, "Punjab has got a lot of cancer problem. Why don't you do something?" In the same day, after lunch, I mean, within 2-3 hours of his being with us, BARC sanctioned 500 crores rupees for this hospital, Mullapur, which is now working. It was sanctioned in 2014, before my retirement.
Good job, good job. And so, what are the first time where when you the first Bhabhatron?
First Bhabhatron was in 2004 when Manmohan Singh became Prime Minister. We inaugurated in TATA Hospital in Kharghar, Bombay, and he inaugurated it, and that was a turning point for my career.
And what's your training? What's your initial training?
No, I basically did electrical engineering from Thapar, and then we do MTech in BARC training school, and then started working with reactor control. My main area of work used to be in nuclear reactor control, but with Shashadri. But after his death, they transferred me to robotics department because robotics forum somehow was not doing well. And atomic energy cannot survive without robotics because working in radiation area cannot be done by humans. It has to be done only by remote operating devices like robots. So that they asked me to look into those things, and fortunately we could do everything. Whatever was pending for so many years could be delivered.
So all the treatment for the cancer patients, it cannot be physically handled by doctors themselves. Robots have to.
Because see, it's like this. The treatment will be either surgery or chemo or radiation. Radiation has to be by a remote device only. The patient is put there, positioned, and patient is virtually locked there. No anesthesia is required, and then the machine does everything. Machine has multi-axis movements and all that. So before putting the patient for the treatment, we put him on a simulator, we call it, which is just like Bhabhatron machine only, where only low energy X-rays are there to locate where is the cancer, what is the size, volume, shape, and all that. Then with same parameters, you put the actual beam from the Bhabhatron machine into the patient tumor, where already it is located. So that radiation will kill that tumor part of it.
Manjit is basically a Thapar boy.
Yeah.
And a Patiala. You were born in Patiala?
Yeah.
And today he is essentially a Bombay man. And his kids are in USA. And it's regular for Manjit Singh ji to be in Chandigarh. This month on, I think this is the most because summers he is with his kids, and so it was great to have this quick chat with you because it gives an opportunity for me to convey this message of a great achievement of Indian scientists and Indian robotics experts that has put India on the robotics map of the world. Thank you, sir.